Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome back to this session on ratio and proportion. As we have already discussed, and most of you will be knowing, the topic by the name ratio and proportion, right? Ratio and proportion नाम की जो ये topic है, this is very important topic when we talk about any quantitative aptitude test. Let it be bank examination, government exam, railways, or private examination like GATE, MAT, ZAT, or your placement paper if you're looking to get placed at TCS, Infosys, Capgemini, Cognizant, and so forth. Then this is one of the topic which you must be knowing how to start working on. Okay, let's talk more about ratio and proportion, what has to happen and how the things go on. Good evening everyone. Give me a moment before I start the topic quantitative aptitude. Let's have some more audience before we start.
कमेंट कर रहे हैं ऑलरेडी कमेंट तो बहुत सारे लोग भेज रहे हैं मैं भेजी हूँ ऊपर वाला नीचे वाला कोई और गुड इवनिंग सब लोग गुड इवनिंग
Okay, good evening everyone. So once again, welcome back to this topic, ratio and proportion. Ratio and proportion, basically what do we do? It helps you in calculating in a faster way, right? Why ratio and proportion is required? If you try to understand what is ratio is nothing but when you say you and your brother's age is in the ratio 2 is to 3, right? So when you become 2 year, your brother becomes 3 year. When you become 4 year, your brother become two times you are doing, so 3 into 2 is 6 years, right? 2 is to 3. So that is what is ratio. And what is proportion? Proportion is nothing but to proportionate, to make it equal. We will look into that in a better manner, what is that ratio and what is that proportion in detail after some time. Let's start with the basic of ratio and proportion. What is the concept? The concept is very simple. You most of you would have already learned this in class 7, 8 and 9 and 10. So if we talk about ratio, a ratio is nothing but it is kind of division. The ratio of a is to b. When we say, it is nothing but a by b. You find a by b. Suppose a is equal to 10 and 5 is equal to 6. Okay, a is equal to 10 and b is equal to 6, and we want to find what is the ratio of a and b, or a is to b. It is nothing but 10 divided by 6 and 2 times 5 and 2 times 3. So this becomes 5 by 3. This is what is the ratio. So ratio of a and b is equal to 5 is to 3 will be your answer. This is what is ratio. So if you have understood this, this is more than sufficient. You have understood most of the things. Once again, good evening everyone who would have joined now. And for your information, we were talking about concept of ratio, which is nothing but division of two different identities, okay, of the same time. Okay, when we talk about proportion, what is proportion? This is what is ratio, right? So what is proportion now? Proportion, proportionate is nothing but A is to B is proportionate to C is to D. So this is called ratio. When it is, this is called ratio, and when it is two times the ratio which is written, it is called, this symbol is called proportionate. Okay, proportion, and this part is called ratio, right? Okay, and if you remember proportionate or ratio and proportion properties, then what it is called, A is to B, if the ratio of A and B is proportionate to the ratio of C and D, then A into D will be equal to B into C. And how does it happen? Why? Because in this case, if we are talking about proportionate, these two are called extremes. These two are called extremes, which are at the extreme ends, and these two are called, B and C are means here, right? So that means the product of the extreme will be equal to the product of means. That is what is the property of ratio. If you have understood this one, if you have remembered ratio and proportion this much, this complete topic is going to be nothing, and we will look into that. What is the beauty, why it is so important? At the start I told ratio and proportion. If you are good in ratio and proportion, you can do many of the sums based on age, time and work, time and distance, both upstream, downstream, and many other complex sums, permutation, combination, and all can be reduced and can be answered without much delay. Calculation, it will help you in the faster calculation. Okay. So having understood type A, what kind of question will be there? This kind of question normally you will not get, but okay. A is to B, find the ratio of A is to B. If A is equal to 20, the question is, if A is equal to 20, my dear friend, B is equal to 4, find A is to B. So A is to B is nothing but 20 divided by 4, and this becomes 5. So you cannot write, if you are telling A is to B is equal to 5, my dear friend, you will get 0 marks for that. Why? You will get a big laddu out of that. Why? Because it is ratio of A is to B, two different identity I told. So you will have to write 5 by 1, 5 by 1. So the answer should be 5 is to 1. You cannot eliminate one item completely. So the ratio of A is to B is, or the ratio of A and B is 5 is to 1 is the right answer, not 5 as the answer. So this is one of the concept which I wanted to make it clear to all of you. Okay, let's go to type number 2. It is given what is the value of A is to B. Okay, they are telling A is to B is proportionate to C is to D, right? The ratio of A and B is proportionate to the ratio of C and D. And value of A, they have told, is value of A is nothing but 2, B is 4, C is 9, and D is what they are telling. So we have already understood, if it is in the ratio and proportion, if the ratio of A and B is proportionate to C into D, ratio of C and D, then product of extremes, that is AD, will be equal to product of means. So what we have to find out, D. So D will be equal to B into C divided by A. Now put the value. B is 2, C is 9 divided by, sorry, B is 4, C is 9 divided by 2. So your answer is going to be 18, right? So D value you get as 18. Wonderful, great. Good evening, Bima. And here I could see Vijay has given the answer. Vijay Sandhya has given the answer. Durga has given the answer. Wonderful, guys. So this completes your type B. This kind of sums you will not expect. You should not expect when you are sitting for placement drives. But type 3 onwards, sums will be the part of you know your placement paper. Again, this is fine. What is there if you have to find x? So what you will write, you will not waste your time. Now what you will do, x is equal to 4 into 2 divided by 3. Directly you will write and you will give the answer, right? 8 by 3 is the answer. That's all is the answer. So few seconds. Why? Because again, product of extremes is equal to product of mean, and you got the answer. Let's see question number 3. Okay, type 2. Again it is type 2. Okay, find out this question. If you have understood the concept of type 2, then find out this sum. I'm looking forward for your answer, and the answers have started coming. Okay, 8 by 3, 8 by 3 is the answer, right answer for the last question. How about this? The ratio of A and B is proportionate to C and D, the ratio of C and D, and A is to B is equal to 1 is to 3. Find the value of C minus D, my dear friends. Durga has given the answer as 2. Let's see what is the answer of others. Wonderful. Vijay Sindhya has given the answer as 2. Monica also has given the answer as 2. Looks like most of the people are getting the answer as 2. So that should be the answer, right? Okay, looks like if that is the answer, let's crack that answer and find out what is the answer of what should be the answer of what is given. You have been given A is to B is proportionate to C is to D, right? That means A by B is equal to C by D. We can write this way also. A by B is proportionate is nothing but equal to. You can write it like this. A by B is equal to C by D. And what is the question? What is the question? They are asking find the value of C minus D. Okay. A by B they have given as 1 by 3 is equal to 1 by 3, right? So that means C by D also will be equal to 1 by 3, and that means C minus D is going to be 1 minus 3, right? 1 minus 3 is going to be minus 2. So people, you have got 2 or minus 2. You should have got minus 2 as the answer, not 2 as the answer. Do you guys agree? Do you guys agree? What is the question? A by B is equal to C by D, which is going to be equal to 1 by 3, right? 1 by 3. So that means A by B is equal to 1 by 3, or C by D also is equal to 1 by 3, isn't it? And C minus D they are asking, right? So C value is, if suppose C value is 1 and D value is 3, so it is going to be 1 minus 3, that is minus 2, right? In this case. Okay? Good. So Monica is telling yes, minus 2. Wonderful. Considering you have understood this, let's go to type number 3, which is going to be the kind of question which will be asked to you guys in the placement paper. The question is A is to B is equal to, or this is the question, right? A is to B is given, B is to C is given, and you'll have to find A is to B is to C. So I'm sure you people, few of you can do this. I'm giving 30 seconds of time to you to give the answer, and after that, I will start and I will tell you the easiest trick of ratio and proportion through which you can find the ratio of A is to B is to C, right? My dear friends, your time has got ended now. Let's try to understand how to do this sum. What we will do, you would have understood what is given. A is to B is equal to given. That means A by B is given. A by B is 2 by 3. Similarly, in the next sum, they have given B by C, which is equal to 3 by 4. If you see here, B value is 3. Here also B value is 3. So both the cases it is same. So what we can tell is, if A is equal to 2, then B is equal to 3, and if B is equal to 3, C is equal to 4. So what we can get is A is to B is to C is equal to 2 is to 3 is to 4. And if you have got this, you have got the right answer. Most of you have got the right answer. So congratulations, your people have got the right answer, which is the answer of Vijay Shinde has got through 2 is to 3 is to 4. Durga has got 2 is to 3 is to 4. Vijay Shinde has again given both the base 2 by 3 by 4. And Manjunath is also telling 2 is to 3 is to 4. Padmavati has got, and most of you have got the right answer. What if, let's see the next question, why it was required to know how to find the, what if the question is finding A is to B is to C is to D, wherein A is to B is equal to A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. B is to C is equal to 5 is to 4. C is to D is equal to 3 is to 7. And what they are telling, what is A is to B is to C is to D. Let's find out. Okay. What I will tell for this question, I will not ask you people to do. What I will tell is, please look at the screen, mere dost. Please look at the screen, and I am going to give you the easiest way of finding the ratio of multiple identities, right? Multiple different numbers. How to do? What you will have to find out? Find the ratio of, to write down. I have to find out A is to B is to C is to D. Understood? But we'll have to find out A, B, C, D. Four different variables are there. So write down all those variables. Now, what is given in the question? Number one is given A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. So write down. A is to B is 2 is to 3. Okay. So first equation you have got is A is to B is equal to 2 is to 3. Okay. Now what is given the second equation? B is to C. So go to second line and write down B, and in down to C you write 4, right? 5 is to 4. Okay. And remaining all you leave it blank. Now C is to D is given 3 is to 7. So go to C 3, and D you write 7. My dear friend, what you'll have to do, you'll have to just write the information which is given. This is what three equations you have got, and you have to find A, B, C, D. Ratio of A is to B is to C is to D. Now, at the blank space, what we should do at the blank space, I will tell you. C and D are blank space here. Here D is blank and A is blank. In this case, in this third equation, if you see, these blank spaces are there. So these blank spaces will be filled with the nearest digit which is there in the row. What is there? 2 is to 3, and to see what will happen, 3 will go and this will sit here, because nearest number in the row, these all are rows. I'm sure you know, right? What all rows and are there, and what are columns, right? These all are called rows, and these all are called columns, right? In an Excel, this is what happens. In the mathematics book and all we have seen, right? Okay. Okay, so what we will do, here what will happen, this 3, and again this 3 will go to D as well. Okay, now which is nearest to A, this number. So B's value will come to A as 5, and again here for D, C's value will go to D. Hope you understood. This side 3 will come, and again this will come. Got it? So this is what we have to do, and finally we will get A is to B is to C is to D as what we will get this as multiplication of all those. You just multiply this way. 2 into 5 into 3 is what? 2 into 5 is 10, 10 3 is 30 is to 3 5 is 15, 45 into uh, 36, and this is nothing but correct, no? So what you got as the answer, A is to B is to C is to D is nothing but 30 is to 45 is to 36 is to 84 as answer. If you write the same thing as the answer, again you will not get the right answer. You remember what has happened? If A is to B was equal to, if A is to B was equal to 10 is to 6, when we were telling no boss, A is to B should be equal to, again we were telling this is 5 and this is 3 times, so 5 is to 3, right? So lowest value you'll have to go to. So if you see these all, this is divisible by 3, this is also divisible by 3, 3 and 3, right? So all those numbers are divisible by 3, my dear friend. That is why once again you should go to this and then try to cut it 10 times, 15 times, 12 times, and this will be equal to 28 times. Okay, 28 times 3 is 84. Yes. So A is to B is to C is to D is equal to 10 is to 15 is to 12 is to 28 is the right answer. Hope everybody has understood. Hope everybody has understood. Guys, if you are feeling this is difficult, it is not at all difficult. What I will do, I will explain one more question next time, and what we will do, we'll try to understand this the same question I'm going to repeat once again. For the people who have understood, not a problem. You people please ignore this, but for the people who would have not understood, I'm doing this sum once again. So any question where A B C is given, A is to B is, or how many times it is given, no problem. Irrespective of that, what you will do, what all things are to be known, A is to B is to C is to D, you have to find out, right? A is to B is to C is to D. Write down that. And what you do, from the equations which is given, A is to B is given 2 is to 3, just write down 2 is to 3, and remaining place also you write 3 and 3. Why you are writing 3 and 3? Why? Because my dear friend, these two are vacant. C and D value you do not know, because A is to B is 2 is to 3 for that row, and B value only will go to C and D. Similarly, equation number 2, B and C is given as 5 is to 4, and this 4 will carry forward to this side, and this 5 will go to this side. Okay, so that is why this is written, and C is to D is given 3 is to 7, and this 3 will go to other places. And what we are going to do, we are just going to multiply. Now in the last case, what we have understood, what we have seen is, we have already written the answer as 30, means after multiplying again we have divided. So one crux what you can do after understanding how to do, this is what I am trying to do. I am trying to teach you ki, instead of multiplying once and again dividing, it is a time loss for all of us. What we will do, go to the this way, just see, 235 is the number here, we are going to multiply, right? 3 5 and 3 we are going to multiply, 3 4 3 we are going to multiply, and for D value 3 4 7 we are going to multiply. Then only we are going to get A is to B is to C is to D, right? Right, so multiplication of these all measures. So try to find what is common between all those columns, what is common. If you see here 3 3 3 and 3 is common, so cut it. Now check, 2 is here, whether 2 is here, no, it is not there, so leave it. Now 5 is there and 5 is here. We can cut, but we will have to see everywhere. It is something like finding the HCF of that, right? Finding the HCF of that and just ignore the HCF. So 5 is here, 5 is here. We would have cut it if it was only A and B. But in C, 5 is there. No, in D, it is not there. So leave it. So the answer will be 2 into 5 is 10. 5 into 3 is 15. 3 into 4 is 12, and 7 into 4 is 28. Hope you understood. So this will again save your time to some extent. Why? Because in the other case, when we have done for the first time, just because I did not wanted you people to get confused, what I taught is multiply all the columns and write that. That's all, right? But in this case, what I am telling, key, just instead of multiplying that way, you can divide the number which you are going to multiply if it is common to all the columns. Hope you understood. If you have understood, it is good. If you have not, try the other method which I have told. Yes, somebody is telling there is a doubt. Vijay Sindhe, please tell me what is the doubt. Write down your doubt. I will be able to. I will try to answer to your doubt, clear your doubt. Please tell me what is the doubt. I'm waiting here. I'm waiting here for your doubt. Please write down. Anybody having any doubt, please write down in the chat box. I'm having a close loop to the chat box so that I can tell you what is that problem. Where is the problem? Okay, Vijay Sindhu is telling how to cut 3. Okay, I'll tell you. What has happened, Vijay, while writing A is to B is to C is to D, no? Or just A, B, C, D, you leave it. So A is to B was 2 and 3. In the second equation, 5 and 4 was there, and the third equation, 3 and 7 was there. This much you have understood. Now, this 5 is coming, here 3 is coming, here 4 is going, here 3 is coming. When we have to multiply, right? So these all we are multiplying, right? These all numbers we are multiplying. That is what we are getting. A is to B, no? So A is nothing but 2 into 5 into 3. So what we are doing, instead of just multiplying, no, I will just check once before multiplying. I will check once if any number is common. This is A is going to be 2 into 5 into 3, correct? No, and B is going to be 3 into 5 into 3. So I'm checking what is that which is common. So here between these two, 5 and 3 both are common. 5 and 3 both are common, right? In this number, in C, when we go 3 into 4 into 3, we are common. So this 5 is not common. So leave 5. Okay. And what was common between all those 3 is common, right? So here 3, and here also 3 is common. As this is common in all, just ignore that. Why? Because it is common multiplier which has to be divided at last, because we are going to find the ratio, my dear friend. Why we are doing that? Why? Because we are finding the ratio. It is something like A is to B is equal to, if it is coming 5 into 2, and this is coming 3 into 2. So we are just cutting 2 so that A is to B is equal to 5 is to 3 we will write. Instead of writing 5 into 2 is 10 and 3 into 2 is 6, and again cutting it to solve it. Write it. Got it? Hope you understood. Thank you. Thank you. Wonderful. So let's go to the next sum and try to find. Okay, this is one very easy question if you can answer. Dividing the number. That is the part of ratio. See what happens. Divide 600 into ratio 2 is to 3. चलो फटाफट करते हैं मेरे दोस्त. How to find the ratio of the number, or how do you divide 600 into the ratio 2 is to 3? Thank you, Vijay. Thank you, Shivanand. And at any point of time, my dear friend, you must ask the query. If you have any kind of query, please do ask, and I'll be happy to answer that. Durga has given the answer. Wonderful, Durga. Superb. Superb, my dear friend. Durga has already given the answer as 240 and 360. Not a problem. Wonderful. And देखते हैं, how about others? What is the answer? What others have got? Okay. No problem, Padmavati. Trying is never something which trying is always good. So what will happen whenever you try something? Either you will get the right answer, otherwise you will know where did you go wrong. So trying is good. Let's do the sum. Okay. The question is divide 600 into ratio 2 is to 3. तो ये भी ratio का है मेरे दोस्त. So the best part of the ratio is try to understand if you had 6 apples, right? If you have 6 apple and somebody is telling you to divide that apple into 2 is to 3 ratio. So totally, if it was 5 apple, it was very easy, right? If it was 5 apple, what you would have done? 5 apples, 2 apple goes to 1% and 3 apple goes to 1%. So finally, what did you get? The ratio is nothing but 2 is to 3 is sum of the ratio should be, the sum of the quantity should be 2 plus 3, which is equal to 5, correct? No? So if you had a sum of 5, what you have done? Out of 5, one person would have got 3 and one person would have got 2. Correct? No? 2 is to 3. Now here the crux is it has 600 items, right? So what I am telling is if it was 5, right? If it was 5, you would have given 2 to one person and 3 to one person. That is what is the ratio, no? Out of 5, 2 goes to one person and 3 goes to another person. What if it is 600? Then how do we do? We do not know. No problem. How many times? 120 times. So what we have done, the number 5 is multiplied 120 times to get 600. Correct? No? So everywhere try 120 multiplying, you will get the answer. 120 if you multiply, you get 240, and this side it will be 360. That is what most of the people have got. 240 and 360 is the right answer. Without wasting any time, you can find the answer this way. Otherwise, one more way of finding the answer is, since the ratio of two different quantities is given, the ratio is given as 2 is to 3, and that is the ratio, right? So if the equating factor is x, we write as x and x. That means what? 2x plus 3x is total quantity, right? So total quantity will be equal to 2x. Why? Because it is divided, right? It is the same number. 600 is divided into 2x and 3x. So 2x plus 3x is equal to 5x, which will be equal to 600. Correct? No, that is the sum. So that means x is equal to 600 divided by 5, which is 120. This way also you can do. And as x is 120, what are the numbers? One is 2x, another one is 3x. So 2x is equal to 120 into 2, and 3x is equal to 120 into 3, which is again going to be 240 and 360. But this is your mathematical trick, right? This is the mathematical trick what you have understood or learned in your classroom in 6, 7, 8 and ninth standard. But what I am telling, it will waste a lot of time of yours if you go this way. If you understand this way, this will give you the answer within 20 to 30 seconds. I'm sure you people can do that way, right? If everybody has understood, please let me know. If somebody has not understood, I'll try to repeat it, and let's make it more clear to the students. Right? Understood. Charulata, that is correct, 240 and 360. Padmavati, where it was wrong, no? Padmavati told ki, I do not know whether it is correct, but according to her, it is 400. So what happens? 400 might be one of the answer. Then, if suppose 400 is the answer, right? If you say this part I am telling as, let me change the ink and let me tell you, if you are telling one of the number is 400, that means suppose 2 times of 200 is 400, then 3 times of 200 is 600, then your total what it comes is 1000, but total quantity is 600 only. Suppose you say you know sir 3x was 400, right? Then what is 2x? It is difficult, right? 400 divided by, or 400 into 2 by 3, right? So again the sum of that will not be 600. Got it? That is why 400 is the wrong answer. One of the options, neither of the options can be this. Hope you understood. Okay. Now, another type of question is this question, which I want you people to find out. You already know what is LCM HCF, and you can definitely find what is the ratio of A, B, and C. That is, A is to B is to C is equal to what? If A by 2 is equal to B by 4 is equal to C by 5, my dear friends. I'm giving 30 seconds of time once again back to you guys to answer this sum. Till then, I will take a rest and I'll just look at the screen how many of you will give the answer. The question is, if A by 2 is equal to B by 4 is equal to C by 5, find the value of A is to B is to C. Apply your brain, because you have got too much of brain. Please use it. If you get the answer, wonderful. If you don't, I will tell you the easiest method where we can give the answer of this sum not more than in 5 seconds. Yes, you have heard it right. You are going to take just 5 seconds to give the answer, not even 30 seconds. So your 30-second timer starts now. Great. Having seen that, you people would have understood, and I could see some of the comment. Let me look at the comment. 2 is to 4 is to 5 is the answer which Durga has given. Wonderful, Durga. And Manjunath has given the answer as 2 is to 4 is to 5. Wonderful. And that's all. Two people have given. Now, let me give the answer of this. We want A is to B is to C. Just read the question, and I told 5 seconds, right? So my time starts now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Before that, I have given the answer, and which resembles with the answer which Padmavati, Monica, Yashwant, Durga, Manjunath, Purushottam has tried giving the same answer without ratio in between, no problem. But everybody has got the same answer. Suppose, and how did we get the answer? The formula is very simple. A is to B is equal to B is to 4 is equal to C is to 5, right? When you know the ratio on the con, these all are variables, right? And these all are constants. Whenever you get to find the ratio of variables, when the expression was given in terms of fraction, then the ratio of the variables, that is A is to B is to C, will be given as the ratio of denominator. These all are numerators, right? and these all are denominators or the constant parts. That's all, constant part. That is 2 is to 4 is to 5 was the answer. That's all. If the question was a by 10 is equal to b by 25 is equal to c by 36, and they would have told a is to b is to c, you find the value. Do not start taking the LCM and all, because it becomes very complex. In our school, what they have done, they have taught us to find the LCM of the number and then try to equate the sum. When your denominator is equal, then we will try to find is to b is to c, right? So that need not to do, my dear friend. What you will do directly, you will give the answer as a is to b is to c is equal to 10 is to 25 is to 36. That is 10 is to 25 is to 36 will be the right answer. So it will take few seconds if you know this trick. Hope everybody has understood, right? Okay, let's go to the next sum. If you have understood that right, do find the value of c in this expression. If a by 24 is equal to b by 36 is equal to c by 48 and a is equal to 12, then find the value of c. Wonderful. Very nice. Answer have started coming. Okay, Shivanand. Congratulations, Shivanand. This is the first time Shivanand has given the first answer. Wonderful. Charulata has given 2 is to 4 is to 5. Charulata, which answer you are trying to give? We have found, just asked you to find the value of C. Padmavat has given the answer as 2 is to 4 is to 5. Okay, probably you guys are doing the last sum, is it? Uh, uh, uh. No problem. Charulata is trying to give the answer of this sum. Monica has given again. Monica Naidu 24 is to 36 is to 48. Wonderful. But Monica, if you try to see the question, you are asked your name and you are trying to give your friend's name, right? The question was find the value of C. तो चलो सी का वैल्यू निकालते हैं ना. ज्योति, फाइनली ज्योति has joined, and good evening Jyoti. And Abhiram has given the answer as 24. Durga has given the answer as 24 by 9. Let us all see what should be the answer. Okay, Jyoti, you have joined now, but not a problem. You are late, but good that you have joined. So what we have understood is, what we have taught to others is, if question was a by 24 is equal to b by 36 is equal to c by 48, then we have learned the value of a is to b is to c, the ratio of a is to b is to c is just the denominator part. That's all. That is this, provided there is nothing in the numerator, nothing constant, everything is only just abc ratio is this. Now you have got it right. Okay, now in this question what they have told is a is to b is to c is equal to 24 is to 36 is to 48. Now they have given the value of a value. If a is equal to 12, then they are asking, then c is equal to what? Try to understand, write down once again and try to understand what is the question. There are many ways of answering, but I am teaching you the method which will give you the answer in the easiest manner. Why? Because you do not have step marking in TCS question paper, right? When you are writing any company paper, you do not have step marking. It is only the marks for the right answer or wrong answer. You get 1 marks for the right answer and 0 mark for the wrong answer, as there is no negative mark. Few placement paper will have negative marking of -0.25 as well. That means every 4 wrong answer you lose 1 marks. Okay, let us consider if the value of A was 24, then what is, okay, A was 24, then what was C? Then C was, my dear friend, 48. What will happen if the value of A will become 12? So what has happened? It is divided by 2. So you divide this also by 2 and you will get the answer. So this will be 40. 48 will become 24. The answer C will be 24. That's all, as simple as that. In the last question we have done. So probably Abhiram has given the right answer. Other than that, most of the people, somewhere you people have lost, but not a problem. If you have understood it right, still it is okay. If you have lost it, it is fine. But in case you have understood what I have done, then it is still okay to do that mistake, because any mistake out of which you learn something is something which is of great help to yourself. Okay, now let me know if anybody has got any problem in understanding this sum, my dear friend. You have understood? So they will give you, this is the property of ratio, that is fine. The last question we have seen, but they will give you this kind of question wherein you will get. Okay, Monica is telling why did we divide by 2? You explain. Okay, I'll tell you. We have divided by 10 2 because what we have learned, A by 24 is equal to B by 36 is equal to C by 48. That means what is A by B by C? A is to B is to C. That is 24 is to 36 is to 48. Correct? Now what we can do, okay, let's make it small. That too we have seen, no? Simplify it 2 times. So this becomes 12, this becomes 18, and this becomes 24. Did you understand? You can even simplify, but in the question it is given, if A value is 12, then C value is what, right? So we are not considering. So A value is 12, then what is the C value? 24. That is what is the answer. Hope you understood. Why did I divide by 2? Or we are just trying to simplify. A is to B is to C, you have got as 12 is to 80, 24 is to 36 is to 48. Correct, Noma? A is to B is to C, you have got this. Okay. Now what I told, why did I told divide by 2? Why? Because ratio and proportion, as it is ratio, if you multiply with the same quantity to both the numbers, or 3 numbers, or 4 number, how many numbers are there, or you divide, it does not matter at all. It is not going to change. Why? Because it is a ratio, right? Okay, so what we are doing, because we have to find the value, they have given A is equal to 12, but in the question A is equal to, in this one we have got A is equal to 24. So how to get 12 as the value? So that will be getting only if we divide it by 2. So divide all the numbers by 2. That is what I told. So this will become 12, this will become 18, and this will become 24. And we want, they have asked only this as the answer. They are not asking to find the value of B. Sometimes they'll ask the value to find the value of B. Got it? Chalo, great. Thank you, Monica. I'm sure your question, and there is nothing silly in this session. Your question would have solved the question, or the doubt of many others. So I appreciate you for that. You should have the courage of asking. Okay, if you have understood all those, give me the answer of this, and surprise me with the right answers. Do surprise me with the right answers. Let me be happy that yes, you people have understood. In this question they have given, if 3a is equal to 4b is equal to 5c and a value is 12, then find the value of C. And this is one of the question paper which was from the question paper of Infosys TCS, and the same question has come in railway and bank paper as well, bank examination. So if you are able to answer this question, my dear friend, your chances of getting a private and a public sector job increases to the next level. So considering that you do not have any chance of doing a mistake, do that. Wonderful. Padmavati has given the answer as 20. Vijay has given 36 by 5. Abhiram is telling 20. And Purushottam is also telling 20. Manjunath is telling it is 5. Durga is telling 20. Abhiram told 20. Wonderful. So there are 3, 4 answers. Okay, I'm happy. Shivanand has given the answer as 20. Very good. Mhm. Great. So the answers are coming. I'm happy that you people have started giving the answer. Now, come back to the sum and try to do the sum. Okay. 3a is equal to 4b is equal to 5c. Okay, this is what is given. In the last sum, if you have seen, it was a by 3 is equal to b by 4 is equal to c by 5, right? So we have to find the value of, if you want to find the value of a is to b is to c, then what is that, right? A is to b is to c is equal to what? Correct. So as it was division here, if you try to understand, a by 3 can also be written as 1 by 3 into a is equal to 1 by 4 into b is equal to 1 by 5 into c. Don't you think so? And then we were writing a is to b is to c is equal to, this was reversed, right? Reciprocate of that. That is 1 by 3 we are writing 3, 1 by 4 we were writing 4, 1 by 5 we were writing 5. So if we have to, that was the last sum, correct? So what we are doing, actually what was multiplied has to be divided. That means what? A is to b is to c is going to be 1 by 3, my dear friend, is to 1 by 4, my dear friend, is to 1 by 5. Hope you understood. How do we do? If it is, I'll tell you, if it is x into a is equal to y into y into b is equal to z into c, and we have to find the value of a is to b is to c, we will tell 1 by x is to 1 by y is to 1 by z. This is what is the property, this is what is the formula. Hope you have understood, all of you. Okay, using this, we have got, using this we have got this. Okay, try to understand, the value of a has to be 12 now, and they are asking what is the value of C. Now, in this case, what is the value of A? A is 1 by 3. To make A equal to 12, what has to be done? It has to be multiplied by 36. Why? Because it is 1 by 3, it has to become 12. That means 12 3 ja 36 has to be multiplied. That is the easiest way I'm telling, when your mind starts working. Then into 36, and similarly here into 36. Why? Because it is a ratio. Here also you can do. So what I am trying to say is, if in this expression, if the value of a is equal to 12, then value of c will be nothing but the value which is there, 1 by 5 into 36. Similarly, what will be b? B will be 1 by 4 into 36. Got it? So this will be 36 by 5, and this will be 9 4 ja 9. So if A is equal to 12, that means B is equal to 9, and that means C is equal to 36 by 5. What they have asked? The value of C. 36 by 5. Hope everybody has understood. It is not at all complex, my dear friend. It is not at all complex. Only Vijay has given probably the right answer. I'm so happy that Vijay could give the answer, but I'm not disappointed by getting the wrong answer from others. I'm actually happy that you people have tried and you people somehow could not get the answer. But I'm sure you'll be able to do that in the next sum. Hope you people have understood. Okay. Next, ratio of percentage. Type it. They'll ask you the percentage. You'll think, oh, this is percentage sum. And you will start giving the answer. I'm sure everybody can give the answer, right? What is question? Question is if 10 percentage, that is what, no? What is that? 10 into percentage is 1 by 100, of is again 100, x is equal to 30 into 1 by 100 is percentage of y. Then x is to y is equal to what? Then what you will tell? Okay, 1010 get cancelled, 1010 get cancelled. So you will tell x by 10 is equal to 3y by 10. Correct? No? And you will tell okay, x by y we have to find out. So x, and this will come this side, so 3y is equal to, or directly y, if you write x by y is equal to this 3 by 10, and this 10 goes that side into, right? So 3. Or you will tell x by y is equal to 3, that means x is to y is equal to 3 is to 1. Correct? No? You will spend your time and then you will give the answer as 3 is to 1. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. But when we are together, you should know something different. What you should know is 10 percentage of x is equal to 30 percentage of y. Then x is to y is equal to, I'll directly say x is to y, right? So how much percentage is there? This one. So what we will do, x is to y is nothing but, when we are talking about x is one first number and y is second number, so just write the second reciprocate. X is to y is equal to 30% is to 30% is to 10%. That's all. Percentage 1010 get cancelled. 3 is to 1 will be the answer. That's all you should remember. What I'm telling is 25% of x is equal to 75% of y is the question. Then x is to y. Directly what you will tell, 75 is to 25 will be the answer. That's all. 75 is to 25. When x is there, so here percentage will of x, whatever percentage of x was there will become secondary, means denominator. And 25 3 ja, so 3 is to 1. So again the answer will be 3 is to 1 will be the answer. Hope you people are getting it. So you need not to find the actual sum of that. Directly you will have to give me the answer. Okay, and that is what you guys are going to do. Hope that will help you people to save some of your precious time in the question paper. And many of the time this happens, this one might not be the direct question which will be asked, sometimes it will be the direct question, but otherwise it will be used in different sums. Okay, now give me the answer of this fat. You people have understood. If you people have understood, you should give me the answer within 5 seconds of time from now. I'm looking forward to your answer. The question is, if 25% of x is equal to 30% of y, then find the value of x is to y. Find the ratio of x and y. Wonderful. I'm so happy to see Manjunath has given 6:5. Abhiram, Padmavati, Rutuja. Wonderful. Who else? Vijay. Most of you have given 6:5 except Stanley. I'll see Stanley, sorry. We will see. We will look into that. I do not know the answer. Probably we'll try to find out the answer. What I told, when it is 25% of x is equal to 30% of y, x is to y is directly going to be equal to 30 by 25 or 30 is to 25. How we are doing? X is of this part, so this will be becoming second part, and this y is second part, so this will become first part of the ratio. That's all. Okay, and 5 times 5, 5, so 6:5 was right answer, and anything else there is something wrong with the answer. Hope everybody has understood. Chalo, Abuzar is here. Good to see Abuzar. Abuzar is also here. Durga has given the answer, and most of you guys have nailed it. You people have understood it and given the right answer. If you people have understood this, let me give me the answer. Now, what has happened? 87% of the people have given 87% of the people have given wrong answer of this, or they have not given answer of this. Okay, this is what is the report which says. Now, find the duplicate ratio of 2:5. What is duplicate ratio? Duplicate ratio is nothing but finding the square of the square of ratio. Square of ratio is also called as duplicate ratio. Okay. So question number one, 2:5 is the ratio, right? So what is the duplicate ratio? Duplicate ratio is nothing but, suppose duplicate ratio we have to find out, it is nothing but 2:5 square. That is 4:25 is the answer. That's all. It was so simple, but because it was some time back not taught to us, otherwise we have not remembered that, the question people could not do, and 49 is the answer, and they have lost the marks. Hope people have understood. Wonderful. 4:25, and then 25:49 is the right answer. So write it somewhere. Do not miss it. Why? Because these are some of the questions which are very easy. Duplicate. Now, triplicate. What is triplicate? Triplicate is cube. Okay, finding the cube of the number. So I need not to do this. You people will understood. What is subduplicate? Okay, what is subduplicate? Subduplicate is square root of the number. Square root of the number, right? The ratio of the number was given as 4:25. So what is subduplicate of that? Subduplicate will be nothing but square root of 2:25. That is 2:5 is the right answer. So this is another question which most of the people could not do. That was subduplicate because they were not knowing. Similarly, subtriplicate. So it is nothing but when the question is asked square and square root, here it is duplicate, subduplicate, triplicate, subtriplicate is nothing but third value cube root of 27:64. So this is nothing but 3 3 ja 9 3 ja 27 and 8 8 ja 64. No, 4 4 ja 16 and 4 ja, yes. So it is 4. 3:4 is the right answer. Got it? Okay, the next question is from proportionate. I'm sure people will be able to find the first proportionate of 237. Give me the answer of this. I'm giving 30 seconds of time once again to you. Find the first proportionate of 237, my dear friends. Okay. So the question was find the first proportionate. You remember what was proportionate? Proportionate was A is to B is proportionate to C is to D. So what they are asking in the proportionate first proportionate. So this is called first proportionate. This is called second proportionate. This is called third proportionate, and this is called fourth proportionate. So what they are asking, find the first proportionate, means this value they are telling what will be the value of this, and the other three values will be 2, 3, and 7, which is the value of B, C, and D respectively. And we already know A into D is equal to B into C. That means A value will be equal to B into C divided by D. That means what is B? B value is going to be 2 into what is C? 3 divided by what is D? 7. So 6 by 7 is the first proportionate of this number 2, 3, and 7. Okay. Now, what has happened? This also many people would have done here also wrong, and in the examination question paper also it was wrong. Why? Because people have written 2, 3, 7 as first, second, third proportionate, and they have found the value of D, wherein they have not asked that. What they have asked is find the value of first proportionate, or however you people have written. So that was the problem. Understood? That was the problem in the question paper. 6 is to 7. Durga has given the answer, Vijay has given the answer, and before that, people have given the wrong answer as well. No problem. Okay, give me the answer of this. Find the second proportionate of 5, 15, and 24. I'm expecting right answer for this, my dear friend, and hope you people are enjoying this session. Please do let me know if you guys are enjoying the session. Please let me know. Otherwise, we will try to change the topic. We'll try to change the style of teaching. Good to see Stanley has given the answer. Stanley has given the answer. Shivananda has given the answer. Durga, Abuzar, Vijay, everybody has given the answer as 8. And I will go with the democracy, telling that the answer should be 8. Because if so many people have given the answer, it cannot be wrong, right? You cannot be wrong. Okay. Find the second proportionate. What they are telling is A is to B is to C is to D, right? Is proportionate to C is to D. They have given find the second proportionate. That means second proportionate we do not know, and remaining values are 5, 15, and 25, right? So how to find b? B is nothing but b is equal to multiplication of these two is going to be equal to multiplication of these two. That means b is equal to 5 into 24 divided by 15, correct? No, so 5 3 ja and this 8 ja. So B is going to be, the value of B is going to be 8, which Shivani has given, Rutuja has given, and everybody has given the answer. Fantastic, guys. You guys have done a great job. Now, this all training comes to you through this channel, right? Quant Guru. So what you can do, go to straight away, go to Google or go to Google Map, and just try to write Quant Guru. Try writing Quant Guru and just see what do you get. I'm sure something will open, and you will be able to give the feedback of the training which is going on. You will be Google, review option will come. If you people are really liking it, please give your review there. And I will go to the next sum, but I will parallelly be looking forward to you people, so that if you like genuine feedback, if you like, you do not like, whatever is your suggestion, what is your feedback, please send it us across through that Google review. And I'm sure by now you people would have liked to the videos and subscribed to the channel with bell icon pressed, so that any video in future comes to you, you'll be able to learn that as the part of your life skill training or career mentorship training, right? The question is, find the fourth proportionate of 5 8 15. So it is nothing but 8 into 15 divided by 5, which is 3 times 24. Wonderful. Durga has already given the answer. So we do not need, in fact, to find the answer using any pen, paper. Directly you can give the answer of that. And I'm sure Durga would have already done the other instruction which was told. If you people have liked it, just write down Quant Guru on your Google Chrome, otherwise Map, and you will get an option to review about the training which is going on. Okay. So for the others who could not do this, probably everybody would have done A is to B is to C is to D. This is 5 8 15. Why? Because fourth number we do not know. So if you multiply these two and these two, this is going to be equal, right? So D is equal to 8 by 15 divided by 5, isn't it? So this is 3 times, answer will be 24. That's all for today in the topic ratio and proportion. But stay tuned to us, because we have one more topic which we are going to do today, and which is again going to be very interesting. How interesting this was. Okay, and that will talk about direction sense. How good is the direction? This is your left, this is your right, this is your left, this is your right, and let me tell you the direction sense. Okay, if you're talking about direction, what you would have understood is, if you look at the map of India, map of Karnataka, map of Maharashtra, map of Bihar, map of any place, right? uh, in map or in your book or your tab in your mobile phone, if you use compass, what happens normally, north will be there is a generic thing. North is this, which is upward. This becomes your south in the direction. Towards your right hand side it is east, and towards your left hand side it is west. Similarly, if you want to draw some more items in that, probably you can tell, okay, sir, this is northeast, this is northwest, this is southwest, and this is southeast. southeast, southwest, northeast, and northwest. So this is what is direction all about. Having considered what is direction, having understood what is direction, let's go to the sum directly and try to find the solution of direction sense from the question paper. The question says, one morning Uday and Vishal were talking to each other facing to face face to face at a crossing. When Vishal's shadow was exactly to the left of Uday, which direction was Uday facing? The options are east, west, north, south. Try doing this sum. I'll tell you how to do this sum in an easier manner. So okay, the answer is somebody has got north as answer. Most of you have got west as answer. I'm not sure what is going to be the answer. I'm also surprised. Uh, let me find out. Okay, let me find out what should be the answer of this question. Okay, so what has happened here? If you look at one morning, Uday and Vishal were talking to each other. Considering Uday and Vishal were talking to each other face to face at a crossing, if Vishal's shadow was exactly to the left of Uday, okay, this is the crux, right? Okay, so left of Uday, right? Vishal's shadow was exactly to the left of Uday. That means, suppose this is Vishal, this is Uday. Both are facing to each other. Okay, so if he is facing this side, so this is Uday, right? Uday. So what has happened? This is Uday's right hand side, and this is Uday's left hand side. But when Vishal is facing this way, this is his left and this is his right. Hope you understood what I am trying to see. I am trying to show कि suppose this is a gentleman by the name, okay, Vishal. When he is facing Uday that side, face to face, then this side is the left hand side and this side is the right hand side. And I am talking when Uday we are talking about, and this is somebody by the name Uday, and he is facing this side. So this will be his right and this will be his left. Correct? That much is clear? Yes. Having that much of clarity to you. Now, what they are telling, if Vishal's shadow, this is Vishal's shadow, right? Shadow is to the left of the Uday. So Uday is left. So his shadow is coming this side. Which direction was Uday facing? And it is in the morning. You know, morning what happens? Sun rises in the east, isn't it? Sun rises in the east. So suppose if this is how they are standing, so this has to be east, then only this side shadow will come, no? Hope you understood. Where is the shadow? I will show once again where is the shadow. If I am talking about Uday being like this, and this is sorry, this is Uday, right? This is Uday and this is Vishal. I'm just trying to explain what is happening. So they have told Vishal's shadow is to the left of Uday, right? To the left of Uday. To the left of Uday. So this side is shadow. One way is left of Uday. Also, we can tell this will be right of Vishal. Why? Because they are facing towards each other. Because they are facing towards each other means opposite direction, right? Okay. This side is the shadow. If this side is the shadow, that means this side will be east. Got it? Why? Because it is morning. This is what they have told. Now, try to change. If it is east, that means what? This is east. So this will become what? West. And what we know is this is north, south, east, and west, right? So if you look here, east, left hand side of east, what comes? North. So this will become north, this will become south. What they are asking, which direction was Uday facing? Uday is facing which direction? This direction, that is north. Did you understand? So okay, everybody has given different answers. You people have given different answer. One answer which was from Umesh, he has given north as answer. Otherwise people have given west, south, all those answers. Hope you have understood. I will try to explain this once again. So what will happen, because we have made that direction, otherwise if you try to make the direction some other way, so what has happened in this case, suppose, yes, north is the right answer. Suppose this is Uday, this is Vishal. Okay. Vishal said shadow was exactly to the left of Uday. This is the left of Uday. This is Uday's left, or that is Vishal's right. So this side is shadow. If this side is shadow, that means this is waste. Why it is waste? Why? Because early in the morning, they have given in the morning sun rises in the east. From east to west will be the shadow, right? So it has to be east, this has to be west. That is what is the otherwise question. And what we know, this is east, this is west, this is north, this is south. But in this example, what has happened, it has become ulta, so everything will become ulta. Otherwise, again you will have to put Vishal here and Uday here. Do not spend time in changing the direction of the people. Any direction you say, just find any one of the direction, and remaining direction you can write by remembering one of the direction which comes to the left of which. Hope you people have understood. Now Vijay has given the answer as north. Let me know if you people have not understood this question. I will explain it again. Otherwise, we will go to the next sum. Guys, if you have understood, because most of you had given the wrong answer of this, that is why I am trying to explain this and emphasizing on explaining it again in case you people have not understood. Otherwise, let's go to the next sum, and your clarity of direction will increase in the next sum. Why? Because after doing 3 4 sums and practicing another 10 15, I'm sure you will become the master of the direction sense. Okay, let's see at question number 2. X is in the west of Y, which is in the north of Z. If P is in the south of Z, then in which direction of Y is P? See this question, and I will try to explain this question again. You also try yourself. Otherwise, if you do not want, I will try this question myself. Okay. If y is in the east of x, okay, I will just write one east, west, north, south. This is our thing. If y is in the east of x, y is in the east of x, then what does it mean? X is in the west of y. That also you should understand. These, sometimes it will work out, it will happen, it will help you. Okay. Now let's concentrate on the question. Y is in the east of x. Suppose this is x. Suppose this is x. Okay. What is the east? Y is in the east of x, which is the north of z. North of z, right? This, if z is here, that will be the north of z. So y is in the north of z. If p is in the south of z, p is in the south of, now try to understand, this is p is in the southward direction of z. Okay, then in which direction of y is p? P is in the dash of, we have to find out p, and the reference is direction of this. So this is in the south, correct? P is in the south of y. Got it? Southwest it is coming. Y is in the, try to understand once again, where did it go? This was x, no problem. So y is in the east. East means, suppose this is the person, this is y. Okay, this is x. So what happened? Y is in the east. So towards this, y is there, no problem. So that is what we have written, x and y. That is fine. And then they have told which is, which means y is in the x which is in the north of z. So what they are telling, north of z. Okay, so x which is, acha, here they had told x. Instead of y, we should have taken x. Why? Because y is the east of x, which is the north of z. So x is in the north of z, they have told, right? So x is in the north of z. Instead of this, we should have taken that. And again, they have told, if p is in the south of z, that means this is p, they are telling, not this. And what they told, then in which direction y of y is p? So y to p they are asking. They are asking this direction. Okay, that is why the answer was, instead of just south, this is down is south, and what is left? Left is west. Correct? No, left is west. So this part will be called. This part will be called south west. Hope you understood this sum. Southwest. Abu has given the right answer. South. Rutuja has given the right answer. Few of you have written southeast. Probably if it was on the right hand side, then we would have told that is east. Otherwise, you people have understood. If anybody has any question, you tell me. I will repeat it once again. So in direction sense, it is going to be very easy if you understand this part and read the question properly. In this case, if you see properly what has happened, in fact, I have written P here, right, and Z here. Why? Because I just did not look at this. Which is? I thought Y is. Okay. Okay, so people have understood. Let's see the next sum. Your clarity will increase. If if southeast becomes north, okay, let's write down which direction is what, and then we will tell. Question is, this is east, this is west, this is north, this is south. Normal, right? So this will be okay. This will be northeast. This will be southeast. This will be southwest, and this will be northwest. Got it? Okay. Now, what they are telling in the question paper is, in the question paper telling, if southeast becomes north, that means where is southeast? South, if we tell south is east as north. Okay. Okay. Northeast becomes west. Where is northeast? Northeast is this. They are telling this becomes west, and so on. What will west become? What will west become? Okay. Try to understand what has happened. This north has shifted one step, one, two, and three steps. Correct, no? This north has shifted to northeast, then northeast to east, then to north. Similarly, this west you see, west has shifted one, two, three steps, so it became west. So what they are telling west. So it is right hand side. What is happening? 345-degree shift towards right side. It is happening. Then you are getting the answer, correct? So what they are telling, waste also, what you do the shift. Now I'm removing the red part. I will just write ki what is where. Okay, so west is here, my dear friend. So west will go here one step, two step. Acha, what will west become, right? So what will come to the west part? Which number will come to the west? So we will go to the left hand side three time. One, two, three. So this north only will go to one step, two step, and three step, right? So this north will become, I mean, this southeast will become west, will be the answer. Got it? Southeast should be the answer. Got it? Yes, southeast is the answer. Got it? Yeah, my dear friends, probably what has happened, few people are telling how did we get this. Please explain, right? So let me explain this once again. So what has happened in the question paper, it is asked, what is asked, if you write this is your east, this is your west, this is your north, this is your south, right? So this becomes southeast, this becomes northeast, this becomes northwest, and this becomes southwest, correct? This is what is the direction. And what they have told, what has happened in the question paper, they're telling southeast has become north. Southeast is where is southeast? southeast. This southeast actually has become north. That means north has come to southeast. So what has happened? This complete compass has shifted from this place to this place, correct? So if you try to find out what is the degree, you will see this north to south should have been 180 degree. 180 degree minus 45 degree shift is there. So that is what I have told in the other way. This is 45 degree, 45 degree, 45 degree. So we can also tell 45 degree into three times. This north has gone to northeast, then northeast, from northeast to east, and then southeast. That is what has happened now. Southeast becomes north. Southeast becomes north. If southeast becomes north, okay, ulta you do, one, two, three. So this comes here. Southeast becomes north. Okay, or whatever way you want to do, it will come the same way. If this is your southeast, it has become as, in the next question, it has become as north. This becomes north. Northeast, where is northeast? Northeast is this, becomes west. So this west, what has happened? This has shifted one, two, three. So three shift it has taken towards the right hand side. Three right shift, and one shift is 45-degree angle. Need not to remember always, but that is what is happening. So what they are asking, then what will become waste become? What will waste become? Where is waste? If you try to see, this is your waste, right? This is your waste. So instead of waste, which direction will come? So west to will go, and that is becoming here. Instead of northeast, west is becoming. So what will come here? Three step left side, what was there, that will come towards the right hand side, correct? Now, so what was there? One, two, three. Three step behind, what was there? Southeast was there. So southeast will go towards the right hand side three times, and it will become west, correct? Now, so instead of west, it will become southeast. That is what I told. Hope you understood now. Thank you. So that's all for now. This is already 7 o'clock, 7:10 in the clock, and I'm sure it is too much for the day in terms of direction sums. But I'm sure few of the concept you have got, and if you start practicing this, I know you people can do it, and you people will be able to do it. It is not at all so difficult sum, but one thing is, the question number three, which we have seen, was complex sum, which will not come very easily to you guys in all the question paper. But yes, few of the questions paper will have this sum, my dear friend. Okay. So take care of yourself, take care of your family. Hope you have learned something for the day. Come back tomorrow at sharp 5:30, and we will look into that. You learn something great tomorrow, some different topic, which will be of great help to all of you. Till then, take care of your family, take care of yourself. Thank you for joining. Have a good evening, guys. Bye bye.